Welcome. My name is Raja Kushalnagar, and my partner is Christian Vogler. We're both professors in Gallaudet University, the only university for the deaf and hard of hearing in the world. We're here to talk about teleconference accessibility and guidelines for deaf and hard of hearing users. On the top, a bar graph shows a 37% increase in captioned phone calls. On the bottom left, there are 6 people in a video meeting. On the bottom right, a page of text representing speech. Many people have to get together remotely for discussions. That's where teleconference software helps. The bottom left shows a meeting with 6 deaf users having a discussion in sign language. Deaf users also need accessible services, like captions or signing. On the bottom right, an example of captions in which a captioner types the speech to text for everyone to read. Since COVID, teleconferencing software use has exploded, including for deaf and hard of hearing people. For example, the number of accessible phone calls for both captions and sign language has increased by 30% in the first 2 months since this all started. On the top left, a man's head is pictured with no body. On the top right, a man is in front of a fake background and his fingers are not visible. On the bottom left, a man is looking away. On the bottom right, a woman is looking directly at the camera. If a person is not visible or there is no eye contact, a participant can become tired or bored. We'll show the guidelines through pictures here, with good and bad examples. On the top left, the person is not visible. The bottom's cut off. Some signs below the shoulder will be missed. In the top right, the virtual background hides information. You can't see the action clearly and you lose information. In the bottom left, there's no apparent eye contact. You will lose engagement. Finally, in the bottom right, the signer's looking at the camera, providing engagement. On the top left, a man has direct lighting. On the top right, a man has too much lighting. On the bottom left, a man's background is too bright. On the bottom right, a man has insufficient lighting. In the center, a man has indirect and even lighting. When a person is unclear on video or hard to see, we call it visual noise. On the top left, there's harsh direct lighting. This obscures some features while others are visible. It is hard to see clearly. Next, on the top right, there's too much exposure overall. You can't see anything clearly. Then, on the bottom left, the bright background makes it hard to see the face and body. On the bottom right, there's a dark background, and everything is dark, and again, it is hard to see and understand anything. The perfect setup is when everything is evenly lit and clear, with good contrast. That is shown in the center. On the left is an image of 9 characters from the Brady Bunch in a grid. On the right are 2 images of a woman interpreter and a male signer. Meetings may have many people all showing up and doing different things, and all talking. That makes it hard to follow and decide who to pay attention to. On the left, there's an old show called the Brady Bunch. Many people are looking at each other and talking at the same time. Make sure to avoid that setup. Keep it simple and easy to understand with a focus on one person, shown on the right. People who do not sign or communicate visually should turn their video off. Only the speaker and interpreter should be on. That's shown on the top and bottom right. Also on the bottom right, you have an active signer. In summary, following this list of best practices will improve teleconference accessibility for deaf and hard of hearing. Reduce visual noise, increase video clarity to make meetings easier to follow, increase eye contact, and reduce cognitive overload in trying to track too many things at the same time.